Hi, welcome to Tech Talks Episode 4. My name is Michaela, and today I'm with Alli Regan talking about her torn labrum in her hip. So, Alli, tell me about how your injury happened.
So I came in my freshman year, started preseason, and I had pain. Nobody could figure out what was going on. Runners, the first thing you think is hip flexor because you're using it so much. It took seeing 2 different doctors, and eventually I went to a chiropractor who was like, you should see if you have a torn labrum. It's really common in shoulders. You see it a lot in baseball players, but you don't really see it that often in hips. So eventually I went, got the MRI, it was diagnosed, and the doctor said, it's not that bad, I don't think you need surgery. So that's great, right? That's what everybody wants to hear.
Right.
So initially we treated it with cortisone, and I was fine for about a year, no problem, but then it started to come back. So 3 cortisone shots later, here we are, the end of my senior year, and I saw the doctor again, and he said, I think it's time that we need to fix it.
What were your thoughts going in and out of surgery?
I had so much frustration with just not being able to train that at that point I was almost ready to do it. I knew I was coming back for a 5th year. I was kind of ready to see what we could do once it was fixed.
There weren't a lot of people that you could see with a torn labrum in your hip. How did you get through this?
So it was actually really interesting. I follow the sport of track and field, much like you probably follow professional volleyball. So there's this elite runner, Emily Enfeld, from Oregon. She runs for one of the biggest clubs out there. And she had actually posted on January 1st, she had the surgery done. And it was really cool because she had been documenting her whole journey on her Instagram. Mm-hmm. So social media became a really great tool for me there because I could follow every step of how she was doing and kind of see like, okay, this is the progression she had with a grain of salt. You know, she's doing this at the Olympic Training Center with the best of the best. But I said, if she can do this, 7 months post-op, she went and placed 3rd at a major meet. I said, I think I can do this. I can come back and run.
So what has rehabilitation been like?
So I had the surgery the day after we got back from ASUN Outdoors. 2 days after surgery, I started PT. I did that 3 times a week for 15 weeks. And I started running the week before preseason. PT started really slow. I was on crutches for 4 weeks, and we slowly started weight bearing. The problem with your labrum is there's no blood flow there. It's just cartilage, so it takes a really long time to heal. Initially, it was just getting motion and movement back in the joint, and then eventually starting to build up the leg strength. Like I said, I think having and seeing somebody's progress along the way helped me a lot. And knowing that this is my last year, I think I was really motivated to come back. Injury can really make you realize your true love for your sport. I think sometimes when you're in it and you're in a daily grind, you kind of start to, sometimes that love can fade away a little. But when you're out and you're seeing everybody else succeed, it kind of brings you that motivation to like, I'm going to work hard and I'm going to be back there.
What's it like getting back to run now?
I mean, it's a great feeling. It's not easy. I mean, I'm still week to week dealing with coming back from surgery. You know, I feel like it's a slow process that you just got to keep taking day by day.
What advice do you have for fellow Highlander student athletes or athletes that have had a similar injury?
I think that you just have to remember what your end goal is. You don't want to lose that inner competitor in you. There was plenty of mornings where I did not want to get up and go to physical therapy and do the same exercises over and over. You got to just think about that end goal and continue to work hard.